Hello my dear students, welcome to your social science class. In today's class we are going to read about very interesting chapter from history, chapter 1, the French Revolution. So let's start the chapter. French Revolution broke out on 14th July 1789. What was the date? 14th July 1789. But before going to discuss about its causes, its all the incidents, it is very necessary for us to know about the French society, their political condition and their economic conditions during the time of French Revolution. So let's start from the king. During the time of French Revolution, Louis XVI was the king of France. He ascended the throne in 1774. फ्रेंच रेवोल्यूशन के टाइम जो फ्रांस का किंग था उसका नाम लुईस 16. He ascended the throne in 1774. वो 1774 में फ्रांस का किंग बना था. And at the age of 20, he married to the Austrian princess Marie Antoinette. What was the name of his wife? Marie Antoinette. Now let's discuss about the French society. At that time, French society was basically divided into three estates. Estate means three divisions. First estate, second estate and the third estate. Now let's discuss about the first estate. First estate comprises about clergy. What do you mean by clergy? Means a group of people who involved in church or those who work for the church. The second estate comprises with nobility. Nobility means the king, his family members and all the important officials of the courts. Now, the first estate and the second estate, both these estates enjoyed special privileges by birth. It means these two estates were very important and they are special. Now, let's discuss about the third estate. Third estate comprises the rest other population of the French society. Means चर्च पर्सन्स को छोड़कर और नोबिलिटीज को छोड़कर बाकी जितनी भी पॉपुलेशन बची वो कंसीडर की जाती थी थर्ड एस्टेट में. फॉर एग्जाम्पल बिग बिजनेसमैन, मर्चेंट्स, ऑफिशियल्स, लॉयर्स, peasants, artisans, landless laborers and servants also. Is it clear to all of you? Now let's move to the political condition. What were the political conditions of France during the time of French Revolution? When Louis XVI got the leadership or the kingship of France, at that time France was involved in so many wars along with its neighboring countries. The reasons were different. Either they tried to conquer the nearby areas or they tried to defend themselves from the outside attacks. So, due to this involvement in wars, they need more money to expend on the wars or to fulfill the demands of war. So, that's why they depend on loans. They get loan from the different countries and regularly the pressure to repay the loan was increasing by the countries. So that's why they regularly increase the different kind of taxes to fulfill the growing demand of money. And due to all these involvements in wars or the extravagance on the warfare, the king found an empty treasury. मतलब जब लुईस 16 ने किंगशिप संभाली फ्रांस की तो उस टाइम उन्हें अपने देश का जो खजाना था वो खाली मिला था. नाउ लेट्स मूव टू द इकोनॉमिक कंडीशंस. एज वी हैव डिस्कस्ड अंडर द हेडिंग ऑफ पॉलिटिकल कंडीशन दैट फ्रांस वाज रेगुलरली इन्वॉल्व्ड इन वॉर्स. सो ड्यू टू दीज वॉर्स and due to the increase in population, demands were increased regularly, but the production of agriculture and other things could not cope up with the growing demands of the population. Due to these two reasons, their economic condition was very worst. So, to fulfill the need of the growing demand of the population and the money, they impose different kinds of taxes. Now let's discuss about the taxes. Basically there were two types of tax which were levied by the state or by the church. Now which were they were? The first tax was tithes, which was directly levied by the church. इसका मतलब ये जो टैक्स था टाइड, उसका कलेक्शन चर्च करता था और वो डायरेक्टली चर्च के पास जाता था. नेक्स्ट टाइप ऑफ टैक्स वाज टैली, which was directly levied by the state and paid directly to the state. There were one third type of tax was also, it was levied or imposed on day-to-day things such as salt and tobacco. And one interesting thing is there that all these taxes were paid only by the people of थर्ड एस्टेट. मतलब जितने भी तरह के टैक्स थे, चाहे वो टाइड था, चाहे वो टैली या वो ऑर्डिनरी टैक्सेस थे, वो सब थर्ड एस्टेट की पॉपुलेशन को पे करने पड़ते थे. ईदर दे वर कैपेबल और नॉट. नाउ ऑल दीज कंडीशंस और द सिचुएशंस क्रिएट a situation of subsistence crisis in the French society. Now, what is the meaning of subsistence crisis? Subsistence crisis means it is a situation when administration is not able to cope up with the growing demands of the growing population. मतलब ये ऐसी सिचुएशन होती है जहां पर हमारे रूलर या हमारा जो एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन होता है वो पॉपुलेशन की बढ़ती हुई डिमांड से कोप अप नहीं कर पाते हैं. सो नाउ चिल्ड्रन, आई थिंक दिस इज एनफ फॉर द डे. The remaining part of the chapter we will do in our next video. So till then, read the chapter carefully and try to make all these concepts clear. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.